Hi guys. I said I'm going to be doing some tests coming up. So this is another product sent to me for testing, something interesting that I have interest in, right? So Reolink reached out to me about testing out their video doorbell. And I have a lot of neighbors and friends with like Nest and other types of doorbells. I've installed Nest before. I've installed other brands before. I don't have a video doorbell currently. I have a doorbell button over there, and it wirelessly transmits to a thing inside the house. And when somebody presses that, it dings and my dogs freak out, and you know, all of that. I don't have any sort of video coverage of that area. I have a camera at the corner of my garage that points down and gets my driveway. So it's something that's been on my list for a little while to get one. And they reached out to me and said, hey, would you be interested in testing? And I, absolutely. So they sent it to me, not a paid review, just sent it to me for free to try out. And I'm unboxing it here, so I figured I'd just turn the camera on, show you guys. They sent me three things. First, they sent me a microSD card, which is 64 gigs right there that I just unpacked. This is the camera itself, and then this is the chime. So the camera, when somebody rings it, is going to chime this inside the house, and then also, of course, send something to my phone so that I can see, you know, who's there on camera, right? So this is the remote chime. It just plugs into the wall. Very simple. Looks like there's three buttons on the side of it. There's a volume button, a settings button, and then there's like a little music note, which I assume is going to change my tone. So we'll play with that. That's what we'll use inside the house. And my hope is that there's a way to make it so that it hits my phone first, so that when I'm home, my dogs don't go nuts. So let me just pop this box cover off. These all came wrapped in cellophane. Take the box cover off. There's an instruction manual in here. It looks like maybe some, let's see what else is in there. The template for mounting and operational instructions. Here's the actual camera itself. Now this is available in white or black. It's available in a wired variant. So if you have a wired doorbell currently, you can get one it's just got two wire ports on the back of it, and you connect it, and it's powered right off of your doorbell transformer, just like your normal button was. So you don't need any sort of battery or rechargeable or anything like that. This is the battery unit, which should be charged via USB. And I need that because mine's installed at this gate here. So I'll show you what we have. So here's a gate. Oh, looks like somebody dropped something off. But anyway, there's a doorbell button there. I have to repaint this door. But there's a doorbell button there, and it's wireless, and there's no way to get power to it. All right, so here is my unit. Let's we'll unwrap it. We removed the protective cellophane. Here on the back, you can see there's a cover. Underneath the cover is a slot for a microSD card, as well as a USB-C port for charging. There's a power button here as well. So I plugged it into my USB charger here, and we're just gonna let this charge up.
Welcome to Reolink. Please install Reolink app and scan the QR code on the camera. Willkommen bei Reolink. Bitte Reolink App installieren und den QR-Code auf der Kamera scannen.
So I plugged it into the charger, and it turned on and started talking to me. I just pressed and held the power button on the back of it, and it stopped. So we'll get it set up here in a bit. But I wanted to show you all the stuff that comes with it. So this is the chime. Like I said, for inside the house, it just plugs into the wall, makes noise when somebody presses the button. This is an installation template, so you can stick it to your wall and figure out where you need to drill holes. So if you need to use these, it gives you your points for that. It comes with two different mounts, it looks like. So this is the standard mount that's going to snap into, which is flat. So this could just be installed on the wall, and it would be a flat unit. If you need it to look at a corner, then you would sandwich this with this. So you see there's like some pins on the back. So you would do something like that, and then it gives you your angle one way or the other, right? Comes with a USB charging cable, as you would expect. Comes with a couple pieces of mounting hardware, some screws, There's a little like a reset pin button there. And then there's some short screws, which are to attach these two together. Mounts this to that. And then here, there are wires. So this is, it's a spade on both ends. Or fork on both ends, I guess. So this would be for connecting it to your doorbell wires if you had doorbell wires. So if you had like a normal doorbell with a transformer somewhere, and this is the same thing, but it just has like stripped wire on the other ends of it. So I've used these before when I've done Ring doorbells in houses that already have them. You could just take off the doorbell that's there, connect it to it, and use the wiring, and then you don't have to worry about charging it or anything like that. And in that case, you don't really need the one with the battery in it. I got the one with the battery in it because I need it. So this is the mounting plate for it, and I would assume there's a top and bottom. Yeah, so it goes like this, where that side is up. So I'm gonna work on getting this mounted. We're gonna let that guy charge, and then we'll get it set up in the phone app and try it out. Switching cameras here so that I can actually show you on the phone. It couldn't be easier to install it. 2 screws, hangs right on the wall, nice and simple. Pop the port, charge it. It's at 40% out of the box, give or take, is what mine was. When you first plug it in, it comes on and it says, "Welcome to Reolink, please download the app for setup." So the app looks like this. It's got that R icon. It's just called Reolink. And the very first thing you do when you open up the app is you press the plus and it says add device. There's a QR code on the device, you scan it, and then it asks you for your Wi-Fi information. You put that in, it connects to your Wi-Fi. And then the next thing it did was it instructed me how to mount it, which I already had done, but it walks you through how to connect a doorbell wire if you have them, how to mount it. Do you want to use the wedge or do you want to just mount it flat? Do you have a wood wall or stone or whatever? And it's walking you through all of those installation things. So like super easy to do. It joined my Wi-Fi without an issue. I have a wireless access point out here and I have one over there. So I don't know which one it's on. It's showing the signal strength is medium. You can actually do a Wi-Fi speed test right from inside the unit. So that's interesting. So yeah, it's got a really strong signal. It's getting about 350 megs. I have about 600 here. So super strong, no issue with that. It asks you if you have a chime, which I, like I said, did. So I plugged the chime in. You press the button on the top of the chime, and then it finds it and connects. Very easy to do. And then you are just configuring your settings. How do you want the thing to actually function? So here's what the app looks like. You can see there's my walkway right there. When you walk in front of it, it sends a push notification to your phone that says that there's somebody at the door, and then there's just a button that says view. It takes you right to this screen so you can view them on camera. You can talk 2 ways. So if somebody is saying something, you can hear it on your phone. So when you look at the screen here, you'll see there's a little speaker icon there. So that was muted on my phone, but my phone's on silent. So if you press it, it unmutes, and if you press it again, it'll mute. And then you'll see that there's a button here in the middle that says tap to talk. So if I tap, it says enabling talk, hello, and I can hear myself talking around the corner there. And it's echoing back to me because I'm not far away from it, of course. You can record video directly to your phone. So you see that button right there. It looks like a video camera. So if you press that, it'll record it to your phone, but it's always recording to the SD card that's inside it when it notices motion. So you don't need to record things to your phone or catch them in the act. It'll actually show you what's happening on the device right from the device. So if I click playback here, you could see me standing in front of it when I was testing it out before, interacting with it. And then you can slide to select a time on this timeline here. Now it's only been online for like 5 minutes, so obviously we'll have more as time goes on. When you go into the actual device with the settings button here, it shows you front door, which is what I named it. Space used is 6 megs. Battery is right there. What Wi-Fi is it currently connected to? And then there are other things around like the display, the settings, the sounds, the lights. So, how does the doorbell button actually sound? Is there an indicator light? Is there infrared lights, meaning for like night vision? Is there a ring light on the button itself? So the button that you press to actually ring the doorbell, is there a ring around that? So all the settings here are customizable. For motion sensor, it says it'll notify you with push notifications and email alerts when it detects a motion event. You can adjust the sensitivity and you can adjust the interval, meaning if something is there for, like, it has to go away for a certain length of time before it's going to notify you again, if that makes sense. So I have the detection sensitivity. The default is 80 and the trigger interval is 5 seconds. We can go anywhere from 5 to 120 seconds, and the sensitivity, obviously, we can go from 1 to 100. There is a checkbox here that says reduce false alarms. If you get frequent false alarms by waving objects within the monitoring zone, you can enable that. So like if you're looking at a bush or something like that, like I have some bushes and stuff there, if they're moving a lot from the wind, I might get false alarms, and it looks like there's a setting there to try to combat that. You can specify the motion recording. So is motion recording on or off? How long does it record for? So this is post recording duration. So after the event has concluded and there's no longer motion in front of it, when does it stop recording? So we've got a couple different options for that. We can integrate it with Amazon Alexa if we have one of those. We can set up email notifications. We could set up push notifications. So I'm just doing push. That goes right to my phone. And you can share your device with family members. So I can just click on share device, send an email to somebody so they can create their own account and they can log in and see it too. So good for your wife, kids, whatever you might want to do there. It even has encrypted storage on the device itself, so that if the device, like somebody pulls the SD card out of it and sticks it in their phone, they won't be able to read it. It seems very well thought out. Now Reolink, I come from an IT background. I work in IT. It's my real job. They have made like IP and surveillance cameras for a long time. So like the camera that I have up there on the ceiling, that's a hike vision, but like very similar to that. They make bullet style cameras, dome style cameras. They've been in the surveillance space for a long time. So we're seeing these smart doorbells where we're seeing brands that are coming from the camera world like Ubiquiti or like Reolink, where they started off in cameras and then they added a doorbell later. And then we're also seeing brands where they started off with like home devices and then added doorbells in, like Nest. Something similar to that. I know Amazon has one. I know there's a variety of different units. And I would say, you know, build quality, completeness, instructions, ease of use. This is really good, honestly. The fact that they have multiple options, they have black, they have white, they have battery powered, they have wall powered, they have you know, the chime or no chime, or you know, SD card storage, store to the cloud, store to your phone, variety of different options. I really like that. And you know, I have some Nest devices and I've gotten burned by that before, because like they'll drop support for some older device that they no longer have, or they'll stop selling devices, so you can't really build out your household anymore. So I ran into that with like the Google Chromecast audios. I ran into that with the Nest. My Nest thermostat is no longer supported and now needs to be replaced. Like, those things happen on the smart home side of things. So I kind of like something that's a little bit more open, in that like this is just a camera from a camera company. They do cameras and they, you know, are continuing to support the cameras that they make and sell. So you know, it doesn't feel like an accessory that they made. It's more like they're a camera company. So anyway, I'm really thrilled that they sent it to me for testing. Like I said, I mean, it was a free thing. I'm going to disclose that. They reached out to me. There are no requirements for the video to be positive, negative, any particular length of time or anything like that. It's not being reviewed by them before it goes up. You know, no stipulations on it. Just here's a camera, you know, do a review on it, and as in exchange, you get to keep it. So I'm going to play with it. I'm going to see how it is. I'll of course report back to you guys if I run into problems in the future. It was super easy to set up, and right now I don't have anything negative to say. They are sending me also an IP camera, like an outdoor camera, so I'll set up one of those as well. I have Ubiquiti Unify Protect, which works with like a lot of third-party cameras through a protocol called OnVIF. ONVIF. So Hike Vision or, Amcrest or whatever brand of camera you have, the Unify Protect thing can talk to, and then Ubiquiti also makes their own cameras. So I'm interested in the one that they're sending me, which is it's a PoE powered, meaning it's wired. It uses a wired Ethernet cable. It's PoE powered, and it's got some pan tilt zoom functions with some AI, where it's actually supposed to be able to see somebody that's walking and follow that person. And I'm interested to see how it works. I'm going to put it in the front center of the house here under the fascia and point down at the street. And there's a lot of activity, going on there. We've had a window broken in a car before and some other random stuff. We have packages delivered here all the time. So I was looking to get a little bit better coverage out front. And then the camera that I currently have out front, I might move somewhere else. We'll see. That is all I have for today. Thanks to them for sending this. There'll be a link down below, like always. If you're interested, it's great. If you click the link, it is an affiliate link. It will give me a small kickback, which is one of the ways that you help to support my channel. But I mean, I think that this, honestly, it's a good product. Regardless of, if you don't want to give me credit for it, feel free to just go to Amazon, find the Reolink cameras. It works really well. And I had zero issues. I think I could talk my grandmother through how to set this up. So it's about as good as it gets. When it comes time to charge the battery, they do give you this little guy. It's like a SIM card remover, kind of. It's a little pin. So in the very top where it snaps into the cradle, there's a hole, and you just push this down and it pops it out. So that is what I'm going to do next, because like I said, I didn't let it fully charge. It's got 40% battery. So we're going to pop it out. I'm going to put it on the charger here, and then we'll get it reinstalled a little bit later today. And I'll let you guys know how it works. But that's all I have for today. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.